Hello dear Libra, welcome to Divine Debut 11. Thank you so much for waiting for your love reading, and a huge thank you to our patrons above all, as this is a Patreon reading that is released to the public towards the end of the month. Thank you so much everyone for waiting for your love reading. Dear Libra, it's May 2026, but again you can see this as a message when you need to hear it, as we're reading the general energy. So concentrating on Libra, asking Spirit for help to see what's going on for Libra people. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening for Libra in love? Must be very important, significant with the transition of Saturn and Neptune in your house of others, dear Libra, especially if you're a Libra rising. Wow, okay. You've got the Emperor, and the Emperor could be good, could be challenging. The Emperor is about stabilizing something, but if this was something very difficult for you, if this was someone that was controlling and not promising you something long-term and giving you the security, taking care of you, let's say, and pulling up their socks and being mature, right? For me, of course, this is Aries, so it's your house of others. For me, the Emperor could also be someone that's in another connection that's out of bounds to you, because they're a father, they're a grandfather, or they work a lot. But it could be any sign, okay? So let's see what is going on for you, because I usually see the Emperor as Saturn, right? Saturnian, that's why I usually mention Aquarius, Capricorn. But I suppose Aries, since, you know, Aries needs to grow up, and that's your house of others. They need to mature and they grow up and grow up. Will they do that? Let's see. Or are they challenging you? What's going on for Libra? Nine of Wands, it's been challenging. You've come to the end of the line. What's your challenge? The Lovers, third parties, infidelity, head of a heart decision. Your challenge could be a Gemini individual. What's crowning you, Libra? All the way you communicate and perceive things. Crowning you is the Eight of Wands. Where are you coming from? The Empress. Some of you, yeah, Empress, Emperor. Some of you were in a marriage. Some of you were in a marriage and you gave everything. Right? You were the stay-at-home mum. For others of you, you were someone that owned your own business, but obviously you were very invested in bringing the goods home as well. So, but we know that Venus is the goddess of love, and she is your ruling planet. So this is your card, surely. But remember, the Empress is also a 3. She could be a stay-at-home mum, but she could also be someone that is very homely. You know what I mean? She'll stay home and cook. She's the best mother, or she's the mother model, or the best grandmother. She'll cook for her grandkids, so on and so forth. But let's see, I mean, I feel here, because she takes care of the home, the Emperor is out fending for, you know, bringing home what's going to provide the security. But you've been through a lot, I see here. Recent past, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, stuck energies. Near future, there is the energy of Capricorn. There is the Devil. So, again, of course, it's Capricorn more so, but this could speak to secret love affairs with the Eight of Wands crowning here. I don't know, 8 and 9 of Wands, coming to the end of a cycle where, you know, the physical side to things is concerned. Someone maybe Emperor, Empress, we've had our children, we've grown up now, someone's looking elsewhere, stepping out stepping out of a relationship. Why? Because they've connected. I mean, this is karmic. This is twin flame. So the devil, someone that, yeah, very similar to the emperor, someone that will take advantage of their position, their reputation, you know, they've got a reputation of being the emperor, so they take advantage of their position. I don't know why. What I'm getting is that, and I got this for another sign, and I don't know which sign it was. I can't remember. It was a few days ago that I did the reading, but I feel I need to say someone bit off a bit more than what they could chew. So someone got into a situation, got themselves in trouble, and what I mean in trouble is that they were in it for the fun, but then it sort of backfires. So yeah, I might have a title that says backfires. Do I? Could have been Capricorn. Regrets, return, stalking, and tower moments. I don't know. Check the titles, will you? And see if this doesn't resonate for you. But this is what came through for me. Yeah, we've got the near future. So cycles again and again, or restrictions, challenges, hardships. The devil is never an easy energy, right? But it's also someone that cannot, I mean, they're addicted to, they've got addictions nevertheless. And yeah, temptation, that's the word I was looking for as well. That was Pisces. So I'm wondering if Pisces is not significant for you. But yeah, because, you know, with the devil, could be someone that has a few drinks extra, and then they get themselves into trouble because they're not thinking straight, right? Let's look at the position of you, dear Libra, the moon. So a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, possibly prophetic dreams that you need to pay attention to, but also being in doubt, you know, relative to the soul. But a lot of secrecy as well, you know. The moon does speak to the mother, and it also speaks to deception. I don't know what's going on in my home, what's going on in my personal life. So a lot of deception around you. Let's see. In your surroundings, we've got a King of Wands. King of Wands and the Emperor could be the same person. We know that the King of Wands could be someone that is very flirtatious. So is this your person? I don't know. Unless, dear Libra, some of you, because you could flip the story, okay, where you've met someone else and they're always on your mind because you've attracted someone and your spouse is always at work. So okay, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It could be a work situation as well, but I see a lot of fire, a lot of passion here. What is in your hopes and fears? You're hoping that you'll be given an opportunity if there's someone that you're connecting with. It could be someone that's younger than you as well. Maybe you're bored, you've had enough, you've done your cycle, you've met your twin flame, but it's not easy. And there is a possibility that you could have connected with someone that travels for work. I mean, the Two of Wands shows, it shows like a path, right? It shows distance. Someone needs to travel, or someone needs to make a choice, or there are adjustments or dilemmas here. And the Two of Wands looks like the 11 for me. The 11 is like a passage that's opening up. This could be what you're hoping for. Or the challenge is the choice, what you're going to do with your life. Let's see what the outcome is. 10 of Pentacles. I love this for you, but it could also be, yes, an ending and a restart. 10 of Pentacles is security. It is security. It is a Virgo card, Remember, nines speak to endings. You've got a 9 here. And wherever you're going, I mean, someone can really provide for you financially. It feels very... the 10 of Pentacles is family. So, family, investments, marriage, big security nevertheless. So, both, you know, the Emperor and the King of Wands could be potential suitors that could provide you with this, you know. So, depends on who you are, okay? Because it's a general reading, remember. Unless some of you are releasing someone that was very flirtatious, someone that was younger, or someone that was not on the same level as you, and you found someone that's more dependable, someone that's older, because Capricorn and the Emperor is someone that is more mature. What is at the bottom? We've got the Ace of Wands, so we see a lot of fire, a lot of sexual tension, energy, the light coming on, and the star is beneath. The star, which could be communication through social media. Let's see what the tangle is. Let's take the Tangled Love Oracle. Some of you may be attracting the person that's going to give you that security, someone that meets you on the same level. Others of you are meeting someone younger. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Really committed this time, loyal, in it for the long run, and no games. And I'm going to say for some of you, it could be the same person. As I said, sometimes they can be the same person. So the King of Wands has and is taking responsibility, in it for the long run. But this could also be someone that was married to their business, so the head of a heart decision, because this was someone that works a lot. So Capricorn comes through as well. Someone now decides, because we see the rings, you see, and we see the news. This is beautiful. This is a gift. Surely it is. Really committed this time. Committed not to, you know, my work, but committed to the relationship. For one of you out there, this could also be a partnership, business partnership that turns romantic. Even though they say don't mix business and pleasure, right? But sometimes, you know, if you've got the same values, the same wants and needs, you would make, you know, a power couple. Let's see for Libra, what's going on in love. Really committed this time means someone was not committing to you. So we had the fox and the rooster here. This is the Seven of Wands. It feels like, dear Libra, you were pushing for a commitment and they were not ready. They were being sneaky. They were being, you know, the tables have turned here though. You're the Empress here. And it's a 3, obviously, which is the Empress. And the 3 can speak to expansion, right? Collaboration. You work with this person. But yeah. Yeah, this is all the queens in one card. And then you've got the letter and the good news. Someone's popping the question. They're committing to you. Congratulations, I'm going to say, dear Libra. This is the 10 of Cups. Successful marriage, passionate love. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the passionate love and you get the successful marriage. What's at the bottom? We've got the moon. Could be around a lunation. I mean, we did have, you know, a new moon in Taurus, which is a Venus-ruled sign. So I guess it could possibly work well for you as well. Let's see what's going on in the emotional department. Think of the person you're hoping to manifest, and let's see what they're feeling. Where are their emotions? What's going on in their subconscious? And we'll take a few more tarot cards. Even that is like, be mine, right? The 10 of Pentacles. What's going on? I want to sneeze. I want to see. It speaks to doubts, okay? After an ending, wow, there are doubts. Because the broken mirror speaks to Scorpio. Now, maybe it was the Scorpio full moon that we had before the lunation of the new moon in Taurus. Purge, something to do with an ending. Releasing the past, releasing fears, releasing masks, being totally truthful. Pisces, Scorpio come through, and we've got mirroring. So maybe both of you have gone through the same sort of thing, or you found your other half, because the mirroring card is you're the same. Let's take one more. We've got forgiveness. So I think both of you taught each other lessons. This is like, let's forgive and forget. Let's release the masks. Let's leave the doubts. Obviously, this relationship has gone through big testing times with the moon and with the devil here and with the lovers. Oh, wow. There's the commitment. So you see, dear Libra, what can I say? What can I say? Now, there could be a lot more that's happening here, but we can't speak of each and every situation. If it's not your reading, then leave it. Next time, let's see what's going on with the Nine of Wands and the Lovers. The Fool card, so a brand new beginning. Aries energy. Aries and Aquarius come through. What is the Empress at the foundation? Which the Empress speaks to abundance, right? Having the Empress as the seed does say that at some point unconditional love, abundance within love, right, is available for you. And we've got the Justice card, and this is what you deserve because you've given. Maybe you were very patient. Maybe you were waiting for the right person. Let's see why the energies were stuck in the past. Ace of Wands. That's not a stuck energy. Maybe there was perfectionism here. Someone was just treading very carefully. Or possibly someone not doing anything and missing an opportunity. Or someone planning, strategizing if there is potential for double. You've got choices and someone is needing to release the past. We've got the Fool card here, which is a brand new cycle, right? Unless you've been dealing with the same person, you've gone through cycles with them. So maybe someone has been really doing their homework in the recent past and they've had some sort of an enlightenment that they want to reciprocate and keep you, be loyal because, someone's been treading very careful. This is a Virgo card. Virgo can be loyalty, yes, because they're always of service, but they show their love through practical steps. Cooking for you, cleaning for you, right? I don't know. Let's see why we've got the Eight of Wands crowning. It's like things are starting to take off now. Things are starting to... you're starting to leave any issues, challenges, because the Six of Swords, of course, is, I'm moving towards serenity, but it can also be an actual move. Let's see if you're physically at a distance. Even with that card, it may tell us the same thing, right? When a letter comes in, obviously someone's at a physical distance. Let's look at the Devil. Yes, someone's taking, holding that Ace of Wands. They know what they want. They know what they want. Let's take one more on that. We've got the Ten of Cups. This is what they're looking for. Why do you have the Moon? We've got a King of Pentacles. The minor arcana of the Emperor. So there are choices here. There are differences here. Right? So, as I said, some of you may have been the one that stepped out of the marriage. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a father. Right? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I'm wondering if some of you don't have a father that's supporting you, a father figure, even parents. And of course, again, this could be someone that is someone that's very inclined towards work and just be at work. Let's see what the King of Wands is. Because again, we could say that, okay, your person was treading very carefully, but now they're really committed, ready to take the action. I'm going to mention Taurus, Scorpio as well, because the King of Wands could also be a Scorpio individual. All right? Let's take the King of Wands. We've got the Eight of Cups. Someone emotionally checking out of a situation that they were in where they could not find the bliss. And emotionally they're ready to move towards those Two of Cups. But they also, remember the mirroring card, they also may be leaving us a past situation and also leaving the doubts of not finding full happiness, because there's the moon. The moon is also with them. Seven of Wands, not fighting this anymore. What is the outcome? We've got the Death card, big changes, huge metamorphosis. And we've got the Knight of Cups, which is an offer. Scorpio comes through very strongly. As I said, if you're dealing with an earth sign, then they're taking practical steps to show that they value you and that they want to commit. But maybe some of you have been waiting for a very long time for this commitment as well. But also possibly because the Knight of Cups is someone that has been hurt before, and they will not be open. They tread carefully. They don't want to be hurt again, right? Five of Swords. Five of Swords is at the foundation, could be pending legalities or the challenge of third parties, how to release the past. Let's take your advice card, Libra. And you've got man holding a heart, but it came out in the reverse, and it's a 45. It could be an age, but let's read. Maybe this was something that took forever or is still not ready. For some of you, still, they need time. Someone could be going through a major ending in their life. 45 reversed. When this card is reversed, it could indicate a disconnect or even total shutdown regarding your emotional life. It's time to open up and know that you can handle deep emotions and the energy they bring up. Whether it's anger, grief, or utter bliss, you can be comfortable in their experience and in their expression. The man holding a heart reversed can also indicate a difficult connection or even relationship with a man who may be easy to anger, deceitful, or quick to criticize. His behavior could be attributed to fear and self-doubt, yet he would never admit it. You deserve honoring in any relationship, so set some boundaries and don't buy into this emotional chaos. Your soul longs for emotional peace, and you need peace, generally speaking, dear Libra. So that is telling me that there is some issue here. You're going to choose. This is your life. You know what's going on for you. I want you to concentrate on whoever you're watching this reading for, and let's get into their head and see. Now I'm going to say for some of you there could also be a third person, a new love connection. Some of you may be figuring out possibly that the two people, right? Because I've got a Knight of Cups here at the outcome. Some of you could realize that this King of Wands, Eight of Cups, that they are keeping you at bay all the time. Some of you may not be able to forgive and forget the deceit, possibly. Let's see. Being apart has been life-changing for me, so this message does speak to a separation, surely. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. So if you've turned your back on someone, they're coming through as the Knight of Cups. This person fears very much so. Maybe things to do with their psyche, fears from the past. So yes, they may have been manipulative, but it doesn't mean that there isn't love here. They just possibly couldn't express it. I need more time to figure things out. That could even be your message when they return with forgiveness. I don't know. I'm more affected than you know. And I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Okay, let's take some timing cards and see when this offer, this Knight of Cups, will come through. Remember that Juno, the asteroid of commitment and marriage, is going to be retrograding over Pluto in Aquarius, which will be significant for everyone, really. But it's like I need time to think. Will I release this commitment? Will I be able to commit? Will I be able to trust? Let's take the timing cards for Libra. Give it time. It's in the works. And it's number 1. Have faith. Divine timing is at play. Number 9. Number 5. Amazing chemistry. Terrible timing. Okay. Remember that the devil, Kronos, is about timing. So when timing persists, let's take the signs that are most significant. Cancer comes through with a Chariot, movement, overcoming the past, the issues, moving towards victory. We've got Sagittarius. We've got Aries. We've got Libra. We've got Aquarius. And I'm going to take one more, dear Libra. And we've got Capricorn. So we'll leave it there. I want to thank you so, so much. I am wishing you well. Someone is really going to commit this time. So surely we're talking about someone that you already know. It's just that the offer is coming through as the Knight of Cups. There is promise since it's on the Ten of Pentacles. But the Death card says it's a complete different story, or someone needed to complete a major life cycle, go through a death process, right? And possibly the forgiveness. The news is really good that's coming in. There's 10 of Cups there. So love and light. Thank you so much, my beautiful Libra. Hope this worked for you. We'll talk again next month.